Hey guys, we have Three-Peat today. Three-Peat is 3 rounds of a 200-meter run or substitute. I'd suggest maybe 15, 12 calories, something that's going to take us less than a minute. 20 single arm hang dumbbell snatch. We're going to go over it. Then we're back to that 200-meter run or substitute. Again, substitutes, guys, could be anything. Like if you wanted to, it's just any monostructural or basic, body weight movement. So something like a jumping jack. We could do skipping again if you wanted to. Quick feet on the stairs. And if you need any help coming up with substitutes, guys, we want to make sure that you have, a good repertoire of variation that you can keep hitting, so we're not hitting the same thing all the time. And that's what we're here for. If you need any suggestions, contact us. So 20 single arm dumbbell power cleans, okay, into our run piece or cardio substitute, and then finishing 20 single arm dumbbell thrusters. If, guys, we don't have a dumbbell, we're going to do an odd object substitute for each one of those pieces. I actually am going to do the odd object one because I think it's actually very firefighter specific. So we do the cardio piece, and then we do a odd object ground to overhead. We do the run piece, and then we're loading on the shoulder or the back, and we're going to do step ups instead of our power clean. Now the step up, guys, all you need is something at an approximate height that gets you around a 90-degree angle at the top of your step. A little higher if you want to practice what we would normally be doing at a 20-inch box. But again, the stimulus is just that you're getting up onto something, okay? And we're going to do an odd object thruster as a substitute for that dumbbell thruster. So the odd object, I'm going to grab that. I'll probably use a sandbag, but you can grab anything at home, right? Maybe by now you might be grabbing your kid. You're doing a full squat to press, right? Full squat to press. You know what? Maybe I will do it with the kids. They've been jumping all over me anyways. I might as well. Okay, so let's talk about this a little bit more in detail, okay? So we have, I'm going to show you with looks like I'm going to show you with toilet paper. We have our two things here. We have our odd object and we have our dumbbell, okay? So 3, 2, 1, go. We do 3 rounds of the run. So I'm out for the run. I come back. I'm going to do 20 single arm hang dumbbell snatch. Now, the thing about the dumbbell, guys, is we're actually going to do it 5 reps at a time, alternating arms, which is awesome. I really like doing alternating 5s because it allows you to keep moving while resting the other side. And I really like single side focus, right? Because we always have a weak side, and it also incorporates the core a little bit more because you have that additional requirement to make sure that you're not being rotated to the side. So back to that single arm hang dumbbell snatch. We're hanging between the legs, jump, shrug, catch, release, hang, jump, shrug, catch, and make sure you're getting full extension. Really work on finishing positions right now, guys, because we're all a little tight. Taking a little extra time to make sure that we're hitting end range is going to help to keep our joints healthy and happy. Okay, so we go out for that next run, and then we come back in. Oh, we're going to come back here. Sorry, guys. So as our substitute for that hang dumbbell snatch is the ground to overhead. So we're grabbing on to something here. So I'm going to use my handles, but maybe I just even grab the side. So here, so we're going to come from the ground and overhead, okay? From down and overhead. Now, I'm kind of doing that in a 2-parter. You certainly could if you had something where you could just do it as a full snatch. That's an option too. The goal is with a neutral spine, so making sure that you keep your back nice and flat. We're taking it from the ground and we're coming overhead, okay? So, single arm hang dumbbell snatch or ground to overhead. We go do that next cardio piece. We come in. We're doing a single arm dumbbell power clean. Now, we're taking it from the ground. From the ground, jump, shrug, catch. From the ground, jump, shrug, catch. We do 5, switch to the other side. If we have the odd object in play today, we're going to just pick something that we can step up on. And as our substitute for our power clean, we're just going to take that odd object, we're going to load it up, okay, on the shoulder or on the back, and we're doing 20 step-ups, okay? That's me. I'm going to be doing that one for sure. We go do that next run piece, and then we're back in. We grab our dumbbell, load, squat, press, squat, press. 5, 5, back and forth until we do 20, or we grab onto that odd object, okay, or that kid, squat, press, squat, press, okay? We bang out that 20. Sorry, I might have hit that mic. So we can, look to use that cardio piece at just below threshold so that when we get into this work, we're hitting it hard. It is 3 rounds to the lift, so you are hitting those cardio pieces 9 times, but they're short and sweet, and you have the option, especially with the dumbbell, it's not a big set really with those 20 because you're going to be doing 5 at a time. Now, if you are doing the odd object, it's going to depend on each station. For sure, the thrusters are going to need to be broken up probably, a quick 10 and 10, depending on the weight. Odd object, step up, slow and steady, ground to overhead, guys. You could do singles if you want to pace things out in essence, right? Drop it down, do it again. But you should be able to just kind of bang it out slow and steady throughout the whole thing. We're looking at like a 15, 20 minute workout here, not super, super long. If you're doing 20 plus, you probably went a little bit heavier. It's not, as long as it's like less than 25 minutes, it's fine. So the warm up, guys, is 3 rounds of knuckle drags. We're gonna just drive back into the heel. So right and left is 1, and we do that for 15 times. We're looking to feel a calf and hamstring stretch every single time we push back, and the hands are just jazz hands. They're just helping you get out of it. Okay, feel free. Jazz hands, okay? Then we're into 15 glute bridges. We're doing a lot of bridge work, guys, because really doing a lot of sitting right now, right? So our hips get really tight, and sitting on your butt actually makes it so that it's not engaged as much as it should be on a regular basis. And having strong glutes and loose hip flexors helps to keep your back protected. So we want to keep those strong and these supple. Okay, from there, after we do our 15 glute bridges, guys, we're just doing some slow and steady squats. I added a little bit of mobility in today. So the mobility piece, guys, we're just going to open up. Maybe we take our hand onto, if we have our step out or if we have our dumbbell or odd object, just elevating into a child's pose at an elevation onto our whatever piece of equipment that we're using. Then we're going to just do a nice little sumo squat stretch because those thrusters are going to take a lot out of us, and we want to make sure that we're keeping our hips and our knee and our ankle nice and healthy and happy. Okay, enjoy this one. I'm looking forward to making the odd object kind of my bitch. Okay, we'll see you next time.